Amazing here in Southern California. It is so beautiful. I am just finishing a long day seeing patients and working to tame their dragons. If you haven't taken the dragon quiz, knowyourdragons.com. So a week from today, Your Brain is Always Listening, coming out. Pretty excited about that. I was on Dr. Phil last week. Oh my goodness, I have to read you an email I got. We did a show with a young boy, DJ, who was very aggressive and arrested, stabbing people, holes in walls. And it turned out he had something called PANS, pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric syndrome, from an infectious disease. And working with my team in Reston, he's done way better. And then last week I was on Dr. Phil with Jessica, 18-year-old girl who was out of control. And she's doing better. And we're going to film another show this week. My goodness, really sad, involves suicide and failed suicide and an end of life decision. It's really so sad. So I hope it airs soon and that you tune in. But today I'm going to continue talking about Your Brain is Always Listening. And we're going to move into a new section of the book on bad habit dragons. Your brain is always listening to the habits you do day in and day out. Are they helping you, or are they hurting you? And I'm going to tackle what really seem to be opposite habits. But before I do, a couple of housekeeping things. The book is out next Tuesday. If you pre-order the book, I have 4 free gifts for you. Go to yourbrainisAlwaysListening.com. yourbrainisAlwaysListening.com. And if you pre-order the book, you get a special event with me March 17th. A wonderful hypnosis audio program and a coupon for a free bottle of Happy Saffron, my favorite supplement. Take it every day. The research is just amazing on that. And then I'm going to do an hour and a half next Tuesday night, 12stepstorecover.com. I'm going to do a free event with my wife, Tana, and I'm going to unveil a brand new 12-step program for bad behaviors and addictions. The 12-step program was developed 85 years ago, and there's no neuroscience. Now, I'm a fan. Yes, you can pre-order my book in the UK. It's one of the questions. The supplement, again, is called Happy Saffron. But I'm a fan of 12-step programs for addictions. I am. So I mean no disrespect. But it was developed 85 years ago. And there's no neuroscience. And don't you think addictions and bad behavior are the result of brain function? And if you get your brain right, you're more likely to get control over the dragons that are breathing fire on your emotional brain and controlling you. So there's a whole section in the book. So section 1 is the dragons from the past. Section 2 is about the they, them, and other dragons, how other people influence your brain and how you influence theirs. Section 3 is about bad habit dragons. So whatever you allow your brain to do, your brain is going to continue to do. So you want to be very careful. Happy saffron can be taken with breastfeeding. Do I consider addiction a matter of choice or a disease? I think it's not black or white like that. I think bad behaviors, once you get them started, you wire them into your nervous system and makes it hard to break. But we're going to talk about how to do that. All right. So 5 steps to changing bad habit dragons. So 1, you have to identify it. So what is it that's causing? Is it alcohol? Is it porn? Is it gossiping? Is it gambling? Is it shopping? Is it drugs? Is it not sleeping? Is it your phone? So identify the bad habit dragon. I'll tell you about the 10 I put in the book. What problems does it cause? You need to write it down. You'll hear me say next Tuesday night, I'm going to define addictions. Is you engage in a behavior that hurts you, hurts your relationships, your work, your money, your health, the law. You engage in a behavior that is not good for you. And then you do it again. It's like you don't learn. It's like your brain has been hijacked. And so you have to know, so what problems is causing me? 3 is recognize the cues and the triggers. Recognize the cues and the triggers. 4 is identify why. What's the payoff? It's soothing you. It's helping you feel less anxious. It's distracting you. Or it's for no good reason at all. It's just a habit. 5, build a new routine. Build a new routine that gets you similar rewards. And keep experimenting until the new routine serves your goals. So when you think about cues or triggers, think about the time, the location, the people you're with, the mood, and what actions. Now, I have routines. Like I get up in the morning, and Tana's been away for a week on vacation. She's coming back tonight. Very excited. And the routine is I make her decaf cappuccino latte every morning. It's just a routine. And I make her shake. And I make her hot chocolate at night. Brain healthy hot chocolate. If you haven't seen my video on that, scroll through. It's delicious. But I could have bad things in place of those. I have a meeting every morning for 40 minutes with my team. I'm walking the whole time. I mean, you guys, they're on Zoom. Some of them, I'm walking. Why? I mean, I know what they look like. I need to get my heart rate up. And I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Plus, if you walk, you actually become more flexible, which is a good thing. So cues, time, location, people, mood, action. What are you doing? Well, what kind of things are rewards? Relief, pleasure, relaxation, energy, excitement, escape. You're self-medicating some bad feeling. Routine. Have you try new options for the same rewards, and you keep testing and you never give up. Like if you're using alcohol to go to sleep, bad, because it messes up both REM sleep, which is the most restorative, and non-REM sleep. So you're doing something that's hurting you, but you're in a routine and you don't know how to stop. One of the hypnosis audios can be really helpful, or taking GABA calming. can be really helpful. For supplements we make from Brain MD, diaphragmatic breathing, meditation. There's so many other. It's just a habit, but is it serving your health or is it hurting your health? Now, the two habits I'm going to pick for today are the yes, yes, yet bad habit dragon and the no, no, no bad habit dragons. Do you know people who always say yes? Are you one of those people that always say yes? That you say it reflexively because you don't want to disappoint anybody? It's really to please others out of your own anxiety. So what's the habit? Yes, yes, yes. What's the problem with it? It leaves you stressed and overwhelmed, and it breeds dependency. That people are dependent on you when really what we want to do is help people be independent. And so boundaries, really important. And my ADD patients, they say yes way too much. As I listen to the routines in their days, I'm like, you're trying to pack way too much into your life. And what's the trigger? It's when anybody asks you to do something. You just like jump in and say yes. What's the reward for the yes, yes, yes bad habit dragon? You don't have to say no. You don't have to disappoint anybody. You feel accepted. You please other people. And you think it's going to help you be liked, but it doesn't. It's really from low self-esteem. So what's a new routine? When someone asks you to do something, I want you to practice this in your mirror. When someone asks you to do something, go, I have to think about it. I want you to practice saying, I have to think about it. And then think about it and ask yourself, if I do this, does it fit the goals I have for my life? This is so important. I want you to be very clear. I have this exercise in the book called The One-Page Miracle. On one piece of paper, write down what you want. Relationships, work, money, physical, emotional, spiritual health. What do you want? And so when someone asks you to do something, don't automatically say yes. Say, I have to think about it. People actually like thoughtful people. Say, I have to think about it. And then think about it and ask yourself this one question. Does it fit? Does it fit the goals I have for my relationships, my work, my money, my physical, emotional, or spiritual health? That's how we tame the yes, yes, yes bad habit dragon. Now, there's another dragon called the no, no, no bad habit dragon. Do you know these people? My goodness, I know these people. My father was the no, no, no bad habit dragon. You know, his favorite word when I was growing up was bullshit. That was his favorite word. His second favorite word was no. No matter what it is you asked him, the answer was no. I'm like, Dad, why do you always say no? He said, I don't do that. He absolutely did that. The characteristics of the no, no, no bad habit dragon, it's sort of like the terrible twos continue. They tend to be argumentative and oppositional, and they just automatically say no. The problems this creates: relationship stress, work stress, low cooperation, and often low empathy with others. What triggers it? Just like my dad, whenever you're asked to do anything, it gets triggered often in emotional conversations. The dragon test is knowyourdragons.com. So what reward does the no bad habit dragon get? Being right, staying in control, having sovereignty over time and decisions. The new routine for the no bad habit dragon, catch yourself, is know your best answer. I mean, sometimes it is. Often when someone asks you something, notice the reflex to say no, and then go, I have to think about it. Take a breath, consider your goals, go, does it fit? And if it fits your goals to say no, then say no. But often you say no reflexively, the other person goes away, there's no communication, and it damages relationships. Yes, problem. No, problem. And the big thing about habits is they get wired into your nervous system. But the beautiful thing, the wonderful thing about your brain is it can change, that you are not stuck with the brain you have. You can make it better, and you don't have to let the bad habit dragons breathe fire on your emotional brain, making you a robot. Rather, the whole goal is to give you sovereignty over your life. Your brain is always listening, comes out March 2nd. We have an event March 2nd. I'm so excited. I have the lecture already done. Tana and I are going to do it together, and we are going to celebrate, because I'm very excited about introducing the dragons to the world. I hope you have a great night. I'll see you soon.